She's already climbing up the charts. She's like #3 podcast.
I know. All that because she spits on a dick. That's all it took. I was lamenting her yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, I've spent 10 years 10 years honing my craft, working in the business. Then this lady comes along, describes how she spits on a penis before she sucks it, and now she's fucking 10 times more successful than I'll ever be.
To be fair, she also did that pretty good burn on fucking Bill Maher.
That's true. She stood up for herself well against Bill Maher. So you gotta give her that too. You'll pretend you didn't hear it? Okay.
What?
I know her. Just doesn't want to be out here right now.
Oh, I think I know why. It was almost brekkie time.
Oh, that's right. He's starting to get used to brekkie.
He doesn't want to miss it by being outside.
Yeah. That's probably true. Stuffed jalapeno peppers. Yes, I like them. I like peppers, man. Is there any cities around the world that are similar to how Vegas used to be? Vegas used to be a raunchy, child-free place. I'm sure there are.
I mean, Biloxi is like the South's version of Vegas. And
Yeah.
it's lamer, so there's probably less kids there.
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to think of like big places in the world. Like big, a place that would genuinely like vie for that spot. Where like you don't bring your kids. It's like a adult area with adult themes and adult things. I honestly think it was an oasis on the planet. Probably a few places in Dubai, maybe. But what can you really get up to in Dubai, bro?
I feel like Biloxi's probably the closest you're gonna get if you want big flashy casinos with less kids, because it's just a shittier place.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember that place we went down in fucking... We went to a... like a big buffet. Did you come with us there?
Where are you talking about?
Silver City or whatever the fuck down in like Missouri?
No.
Can't even remember what it was called. It's called, oh yeah, it was called the Silver Slipper, I think. But it's like down in southern Missouri, I think. I can't fucking remember. Silver Dollar, yeah. It was something. It was something.
Silver Slipper is in Bay St. Louis, Missouri.
That was it.
It's got like a big pool thing. That's what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm. The Silver Slipper. They had a bomb ass buffet there. No joke. Good buffet. Had like a snow crab buffet. All you could eat snowy crab.
You just got to remember that we didn't go anywhere when we lived in the South together. So anywhere you went around the South, I probably went there.
Yeah, that's true, because COVID.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gat you up. Dead as fuck. I love that little arc they make when you hit them. Dead center. Kill them all. Destroy them all. Do you watch Twitch? No, I do not. I used to, but I just like it went a direction that's I can't hang. What people have to be now to be Twitch streamers is just like the antithesis of what I want to watch. So I don't bother. What do you think of Forrest Gump? It's a good movie, I guess. You like hyenas? Yeah, I like a hyena.
Some giant clits.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy a hyena, personally. Any advice on how to flirt? Yeah. You walk up to a chick and say, "Can you help me with some math?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "I want to add you and me, subtract our clothes, divide your legs, and multiply." That's the way you do it, bro. Never misses. It's horrible advice. Don't ever do that. Ever. Even think about doing it.
I mean, this is a situation I think that pickup line would work.
Yeah.
When you're both on ecstasy.
Maybe. Both on ecstasy at a math conference. Prepare for pepper spray too. Yeah. Get some goggles. Put goggles on first, because you might need it. You might need the gogs. I don't know about flirting, to be honest. It's not.
You didn't do much like overt flirting.
I don't really. I'm not a flirt. A very subtle flirt. Let's put it that way. Maybe that's the key.
You like to fucking just build up feelings.
Well, yeah. Well, I think one of the reasons why I don't come off that way is because I'm not trying for the short-term goal.
Yeah, like
Ever.
you're not trying to ever hook up.
No. I'm not looking just to, like, fuck and that's that. That never. Like, that's just not what I'm into. So I don't have to be, like, you know, desperation is a stinky cologne. Women can tell. I think people can just tell when that's what you're into. That's all you, and hey, look, if that's what they're looking for, great. But I don't put that out. Yeah, right, Mr. Pranob, you looking sharp as fuck at the Vegas meetup. Okay, all right. Okay, that was a little overt flirting, Pranob, okay? But still. You were looking sharp as fuck at the meetup, though, I'm not gonna lie. I can't hate. Yeah, I don't do that. And I don't return it either. Because like if I catch those vibes, I don't return the vibes. You know what I mean? You think short-term dating is usually unfulfilling to most people? I don't know. I'm not most people, man. I know it's not fulfilling to me. It's not something I've ever been interested in, but that doesn't mean that human beings shouldn't do it. Like, get in where you fit in, man. Maybe that's the key. Maybe the key is go in with zero expectations and don't try. I don't know.
I don't know about like necessarily not trying, but like not having that at the forefront of the conversation.
I just keep it, like I know, like I follow the vibe. I don't know. Bro, you're 40. How about relax? Huh? Say what, son? Don't try. Very Taoist. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Stay in that relationship wu wei, That moment of inaction that precedes every action. That's where you stay. That's actually true. That's actually the truth. That's actually where you want to be.
Do you think dating apps have just ruined people's interpersonal flirting?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think it's part of the reason why there's this like loneliness epidemic amongst young men, because like you learn from failure, you learn from attempting, you learn from watching other people interact, right? This is just how human beings pick up on the vibe.
You don't really learn by being swiped on.
No, you can't. You can't learn by being swiped on, and every like interaction on things like that where you send a message, it's so calculated. There's no replacing that interpersonal flow, and if people don't know how to do it, it's off-putting as fuck. It really is off-putting when a person doesn't know how to flow with the conversation. It's off-putting, and I think that that's what's happened. I think a lot of people are used to interacting on the internet where everything is calculated and designed to be a quip, and the art of conversation is just like fucking fizzled. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello, Switzerland. Last person I matched with couldn't pick up on subtext and thought all my jokes were directed at them. Well, I mean, like that could be a problem with them. That could be a problem with the medium, right? Like it's hard sometimes to like. There are all kinds of these like nonverbal, vocal, and visual cues that people give off when they're joking. And if you can't see that, you can't pick up on any of those nonverbal cues, and you're just left with a piece of text straight out of somebody's brain, you're gonna, like, it's gonna cause misconception, misunderstanding. You know what I mean? You really gotta be face to face with a person to really know them. That's why I don't do long-term relationship shit. It's like, if it's gonna go there.
Oh, you mean like long distance?
Well, yeah, long distance. Yeah, not long term. Long distance. Like, if it's gonna go there, it needs to be real. Otherwise, we're just fucking around, and I'm not interested in fucking around. Playing pretend falling in love on the internet. No. It's okay if you meet somebody in that context. Like, I met my wife that way. We chatted it up as friends and as more than friends. But
Once shit got real, you're like, let's
when the shit was real, you remember what I did. I was like, you need to get here.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. So, you know, but yeah, I have a feeling that that's a huge part of, you know, the loneliness epidemic and, you know, relationships failing.
And there's also this weird dynamic that happens with this constant communication thing too, I think.
Yeah.
Where people argue like over like you wanna be talking every day, all day.
Yeah. Constantly yapping. I can't deal with that. Man, that's a whole ass paragraph I ain't even trying to read, homie. Is it excusable to hate on only white folk according to woke ideology, Paul? I don't even know what woke ideology is, bro. I don't even think it exists, bro. Woke literally just means being aware of race in the context of history. That's really like that's woke.
That seems to be how Republicans define it too. That's the bar.
Right. Being aware of the interplay of race in historical events is wokeness. So I don't know what woke ideology is. I don't even know what it is, bro. You'd have to explain it. The word woke makes my brain hurt. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are covered by Norway, so you have an army. You just don't have a standing Icelandic army. If the shit pops off, you guys run. Norway comes to fucking save you. You know, them Norwegians, bro. I'm gonna fucking rack it up right now. One down. Ooh, two down. Can we make it three? Three down. Anybody else? Oh, another little friend. Four down. What else we got? Anybody else? Anybody else need a shot? Pentakill. Come on, I want a pentakill. Timer's still running. Ah, there it is. Penta. Okay, anybody else? Yeah, I keep the thing on me. I keep the Draco. Oh, I keep the Draco. Does that shoddy kill wasps? I haven't killed a wasp with it, so I couldn't tell you. It kills the fuck out of flies, though, and that's really my concern is flies. A wasp ain't trying to fuck with me. Wasp can go about its own business. But a fly constantly trying to fuck with me. All right, there's one right there. Come on, buddy. Land somewhere in my field of vision and see what happens, bro. Are you a powerful thruster? Yes. Hello. Me things to do when you're home all by yourself? How are you and Amelia feeling today? Amelia's not here. She went inside. I'm feeling good. I think she's feeling okay too. I don't want to speak for her. I'm pretty sure she's good. Yeah, Hereditary is a great movie, man. Before you joined DP full-time, what were you going to go back to school for? I was in school to be an LCSW. So I was in a fast-track LCSW program, licensed clinical social worker. I wanted to do talk therapy for low-income people. That's what I was training to do. And learning to do. And when I left school, joined DP, kind of didn't leave school to join DP. It all kind of happened sequentially. But yeah, that is how I remember it. Is it true livestock are becoming immune to antibiotic? I mean, that's true of all of us, dude. Overuse of antibiotics has created like superbugs. Ooh, excuse me. That was unnecessary. I'm sorry. You think screenwriting is a profession? How's it different from writing books? I don't know how it's different. I really don't, honestly. Like, I never did it. I think it's a cool profession. But why do you hate life? I don't. Who told you I hate life? Told you I hate anything. Like, what do you even know about me? People's assumptions are so wild, bro. Wild. It's part of this like non-communication that we're talking about that happens on the internet. People just like Presume. You always get these bloody haters trying to invoke your wrath on here because I'm accessible, right? Because I'm a pretty normal guy, and I will talk to people. Like, I'll give people the benefit of the doubt, and sometimes I'll even engage with them on that kind of base level. I think that's why I do it to myself. If I relegated these people to just ignoring them, just banning them and never mentioning them and stuff, there wouldn't be half the amount. But because they can get a little hit of negative attention off of me, it keeps them coming back. Pranav gives warnings, Abby does not. Do you think some dudes that have been banned hate watch you? Oh, constantly, bro. Yeah, there's a whole community of hate watchers. A whole, like, big community of people who do nothing but watch me and hate me. Woo! Sorry, I gotta just nuke out a few fucking morons up in here. I help out. Instant stupidity hiding. But yeah, no, that's why. And it's cool. I mean, it's fun to sharpen the knife a little bit every once in a while, you know? Take me to church. Yeah, you rattle the cage on the reverse zoo. Exactly. You get them riled up. We fucking stupid. Any studio headphones you recommend? I do Sennheiser always. For the comfort factor, I can't remember the type of Sennheiser I have right now, but I have like a mid-range Sennheiser. I think I paid $350 for my studio monitors, and they're comfortable as shit. I just love them. So yeah, Sennheiser, look at that brand and find one in there. I've never tried bone conducting Bluetooth headphones, no, and I'm not real interested in doing it. Yeah, I mean, once I like, because it's been a long time, dude. The last time I played a Budokai Tenkaichi game was Dragon Ball Budokai. Okay? The first one on the Xbox and shit. So it's going to take me a minute, but as soon as I get myself reacquainted with the fighting game aspect of it, then yeah, I'll play anybody. I don't mind handing out some whoop ass. Is there truth to the claim, if you don't cough, you don't get high? No. I mean, when you take a big lung buster, which for me is even a smaller hit now these days, thank you, COVID. Yeah, I mean, you get a little fucking head rush and stuff. If you had creative control over video game creation, what would you make? Um, I've thought about this. Like, if I was a mogul, like if I had a bunch of money, let's say I had like $10 million, right? Not million with a B, 10 bill. And I was thinking about my life and I'm like, what do I want to do? Because at that level, you could create any kind of business you want. $10 billion, you could be like a sports car designer guy. You could be like Horatio Pagani or something. You know, like create like a boutique hypercar thing. I mean, you could do anything with that money. For me, I would create a game studio. I would buy a beautiful campus and, just beautiful in a beautiful place on the planet. And I would make it impossible for the best game designers, sound designers, digital artists, animators, etc., programmers. I would make it impossible for them to not want to work for me. I would pay them an exorbitant amount of money in comparison to even a place like what a place like Valve is paying them, right? I would look at all of these game design places. Like, I would go do the whole tour of Valve. I've never done it. You know, they'll walk you through the Valve offices once a week or something. I'd go do that, and I'd look at the amenities that he's giving these people, and I would just expand on it. I would literally just make the campus for my game design studio way better than the Valve campus with way more amenities. I'd be paying better. Right? With the idea being, I want to draw the top talent in the world. So I get them all, right? Get them all under contract, and then I put them in a room. And I say, the point of this game company is to empower game designers to make the dream game that they've always wanted to make. So every last one of you is going to lay out your dream game, and then we will decide as a group which one we're going to work on first. And that's that. So I think, like, boom, just empower the people that make these games, empower the creatives, put them in an environment where they don't have to worry about shit, and let them create AAA titles that blow people's fucking minds out of their asses. You know, let that many egos under one roof. Yeah, I mean, I'm the main ego in the fucking building. So if somebody's being problematic, they're fired and replaced. That's my job. It's my job to make sure that these people work together and not against one another. I'll handle that. They handle the games. You heard of the Methuselah star? Suggested that it's 14.45 billion years old. I think this whole age of the universe shit is just our best guess. I don't think we know enough. I don't think we've penetrated deep enough into the interior of the galactic plane to know for sure how old the fucking universe is. Well, it's not just the big money. It's not just the big money, it's the opportunity. You get to create your dream. By working at this place, you are working on someone's dream. And eventually, your dream is going to be front and center. You're going to be empowered as the project lead on your dream game. God damn it. Got him. Got him. Cacao, baby. Paul, what would happen to a human body if all of a sudden they went to light speed, unprotected? I have no fucking clue, bro. You asking me questions like I'm a physicist or something. I would imagine that we would just turn into fucking mist or something, right? Like the G-forces would just liquefy you, right? Spaghettification. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of spaghettified people. Get the fuck out of my face and land. Yeah, crippled. Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti. I want to get turned into sketty, dude. I'd be down. I'd be okay with that, man. Turn me into Paschetti, dude. I want to be Paschetti. I want to be a piece of Paschetti. So, Paul, maybe you don't care, but do you realize you hit 10K subs? I did. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Neato Burrito, 10K subs. Yay. I'm not really watching that over here. But it's good to know. People out there be watching. They be listening. 10K Fiesta. Yeah, buddy. Run, run, run from the ghetto, bird. Yeah. Straight up ghetto bird, too. Actual ghetto bird. Who knew? Flying right over my fucking house, too. Maybe the ghetto bird is here to pick me up. What's up with the get? Yeah, dude, they're here to take me out for what I'm doing to the flies, bro. Killing all of their little government drones that are supposed to look like flies. I liked your VP debate coverage last night. It wasn't really debate coverage, bro. The way we do it is to pretty much like half ignore what's going on and just make jokes. I don't know if you're interested in it, but did you see the new Beetlejuice movie yet? No, I didn't. There's no tipping in Iceland? What if I want to give a tip, though? No mandatory tipping, but what if I want to go? What if they give me like really good fermented shark blubber or something? They're like, here you go. Icelandic surströmming strudel-doo, right? And I want to go like, yo, that was good. Here's $5. What the fuck? ass motherfuckers. Why don't you go patrol another neighborhood or something, man? God. If it ain't lawn care, it's the ghetto bird. Go. Dunked. Dunked. Who else? Who else? In Japan, they see tipping as something of a slight, like, oh, you think we don't pay our workers enough, which honestly makes sense, assuming they are paid enough. Yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Do you know I lived in Africa for 4 years and 2 years in Sri Lanka? That is cool, man. Where in Africa did you live? Your father was an ambassador. Oh, that's cool. So what? Uganda. Okay, cool. Did you learn any like of the local language? I bet you did. I bet you could do like basic communication in the local language after 4 years. Taking my mom to see The Substance next Tuesday. Is it still going to be in theaters next Tuesday, bro? I was way off on what last night's debate was going to be. Walls sucked. Yeah, Walls really sucked. Hyper over-prepared. Uncomfortable, nervous, weird. Yeah, it was bad, man. It was all the way bad for Walls. Yeah. Yeah, he was like fully bumpkined up, bro. Bumpkined out. And not in a good way. You know, in a bad way. I am 100% done sitting in the fucking sun for no goddamn good reason. Time to unveil the new background. Because this area is always in the goddamn shade, so this is where we're going to be from now on. Hey, look at that. We got a little green in the shot. Isn't that nice? Unbelievable. I don't know how I feel about this new angle, to be honest. But we'll go with it for a while. We'll see how it fucking works out. Just gotta pull everything over here. Reconstitute everything. Yeah, this is the 10K background. Where you get to see some trees behind me. Yeah, you guys unlocked the 10K background, dude, the DLC. DLC. Straight gas, dude. Oh, that weed is so good. Oh my God. This is throwing me off. You guys have got a way better view, but I've got a shit view now. That's my view usually. That keeps me going. I'm staring at. I can't even explain what I'm staring at. It's garbage. Yeah, now I'm seeing the dilapidated ass corner of the house. You guys even want to see what I'm... Here, I'll show you, bro. This is now my view. Depressing. I know, dude. I know. I know. Oh, my back is usually to that. Yeah, dude, look at the serenity of that backyard, bro. That's the American dream right there. It's the American dream. Oh, shit. I don't know, bro. The van life. I don't know, man. I would rather just have a nice little piece of property where I can set up, shoot flies, and just, enjoy the last half of my life, the back half, That's what I'm looking for, man. I don't know about that whole rambling, traveling, picking up steaks and going somewhere new every goddamn fucking 10 seconds every day. I don't know if that's me, man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Doodle-doo. Living and loving and doing the best I can. Bum, 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 bum. You can understand. Lordy, I was born a rambling man. He don't want to come outside. He don't want to come outside. Ooh, baby. Ah! Wonder if the moon would show at this angle would be a vibe. I don't know. Yeah. It's probably won't be able to see much at night, I would imagine. Because I got porch light over there. You guys might, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how bright the moon is. But I don't think well, maybe it does. I think the moon does occupy that portion of the sky from time to time. But could be wrong about that. Living and loving and doing the best I can. Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. You can understand. Boy, I was born a rambling man. Lord, I was born a rambling man. Yeah. Can understand. Lordy, I was born a rambling man. Oh, Lord, I was born a rambling man. Living and loving and doing the best I can. You know what song has never seemed right to me? You know that song, Happy Together? That song? The way it starts off sounds so ominous. Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the one you love and hold them tight. It's like, damn. Every step you take was supposed to sound that way. It's a song about obsession. But that song, So Happy Together, is about love. Or I guess that's what they would say it's about. I don't know. I'm not going to Missouri. I'm not going to Missouri. It ain't happening. The dirty, dirty ass South. I ain't going. Is fat shaming a good or a bad thing? It's a neutral thing. It's a neutral thing. It's not some heroic act like some people portray it to be, but it's also like inevitable that if you keep yourself in a way that's different from what people expect, they're going to comment on it. There's no amount of whining and bitching and moaning and fat acceptance that can replace that. So. Colorado is great in the sense that I was in the best shape of my life just by walking around. Okay. I don't know how this started, but let's reel it in. This like, come on and live over here, Paul. No, stop it. Let's reel that back. Let's reel that instinct back. Maybe Paul will want to live in my shithole state. No. Every goddamn person on the planet, bro. Yeah, I heard the bottom of the ocean is awesome. That's where I want to be. It's a salt gun guilt. I wouldn't shoot a grasshopper with the salt gun. It's meant for small flying insects, okay? It does work on spiders, I'll tell you that. I killed a black widow with it. For some states you want to visit but not live in, I don't really want to visit any states. I've been all over the goddamn United States. I've seen it, okay? I don't think there's a region of this country, maybe other than like Michigan, that I haven't seen that I would want to see. I've never seen the Great Lakes, so there you go. Everything else, I've seen it. West Side, Bankhead. It was wild fun. Everything y'all did have been done. Doubt it. Well, yeah. If you had your doubt and $1, you'd have $1. You'd have $1 in the bank. You're a weirdo, man. You're straight up weird. Everything y'all did have been done. My true game and my shoe game. Can't touch that shit. Bitch there hollering about fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. What? Hold on. Hold on. Woo! Woo! Lord have mercy. A tissue, we all fall down. Yeah. Ring around the rosary, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Song about World War I. Paul, in California, are there cities you didn't visit? Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a few cities in California that I haven't been through, but none that would be worth mentioning. It's not about World War I, it's about the Black Plague, right? Are the trailer parks seen as trashy, Paul? There's some fancy trailer parks. trailer parks are seen as trashy because poor people live in them. And we see poor people as trashy here in the United States. If you don't make a lot of money here, you're trashy. And so that's why trailer parks are used as a pejorative here, because it means that you're on the bottom rung of society before homelessness. You can't afford to live somewhere nice, and so you live in the trailer park. Yeah, they're affordable places for poor people to live in. And so, like I said, trailer parks are used as a ponage here. Like, you just got owned if somebody says you lived in a trailer park. You know, you live in affordable housing for poor people. Yeah. Is it true that if you're not insured in the USA, you have to pay all your medical expenses on your own? Not necessarily. You don't have to pay. You know, like, you can just basically, like, so what a lot of people end up doing without medical insurance is that you can't be turned away at the hospital. They've got to give you care. So they will charge you some exorbitant amount of money, $40,000 for some sort of life-saving necessary surgery. And then you just never pay it. You know, a lot of people do that. Medical bankruptcy is also an option. I live in a trailer at the moment. It's only an issue during tornado weather. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, there are definitely like some upscale trailer parks, typically with views of the ocean or in secluded, beautiful mountain areas. Saw a video the other day of a 2-story cardboard home somebody made themselves, and the comment said it was awesome. What a nightmare. Give these people homes. Yeah, I know. I live in trailers for work, and there's nothing wrong with it functionally. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's, like I said, it's just typical, like, American classism. I had a nurse ask me once they can't afford their prescription, told her, well, I'll mark one of their medications from the stock as lost. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, bro. I doubt most people are going to put their job on the line for your ass, but whatever. I live in a trailer on the farm. It's great. It's just a house. Yeah. It's just a place to stay. They are. They're wrong. They're wrong. Any place where a human being lives due to necessity shouldn't be made fun of for being trashy. What do labor unions do for the average working man and woman? Well, there used to be a third category, working child. That's one of them. It functionally eliminated, or at least for a time, eliminated the category of working child. So that's a big one, right? You know, 40-hour work week, 5-day work week, paid time off, sick leave, all of these things are thanks to the labor movement. If the labor movement had not happened, and if working people had not put their asses on the line and busted heads and fucking gotten their skulls cracked by the cops and scabs and shit, you wouldn't have any of that shit. And we're in the process of slowly but surely giving all of those hard-won, bloody rights right back. They've reestablished working children again in the South. There are children working at 13, 14 years old in factories and at McDonald's and shit. So they've functionally brought that back. And they're walking back any kind of like worker protections, overtime protections. Paul, isn't it a contradiction to advocate equally for no border and strong labor unions? Absolutely not. Class solidarity, baby. The working poor in other countries are the working poor, and they deserve a fucking remunerative job just like everybody else does, and they deserve fucking rights. So yeah, absolutely no contradiction in being pro-immigration and pro-labor union. Zero. This is like broader class consciousness we're talking about here, right? One big union, right? Doesn't matter what fucking blighted piece of ground your mother squatted you out on. If you're working class, you're with me, and I'm with you. So yeah, I mean, that's just basic class consciousness shit. It's at an all-time low ebb right now in the world. As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you nothing instead of it all. Yeah. Paul, the issue is no border would allow millions of immigrants, so would dilute the leverage labor unions have. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. It empowers labor unions. More foot soldiers to stand the line. More working people to stand the line and protect their rights. Yep. A union member is only as strong as its membership. Time to expand that. Right? I think it's time for working people to stop seeing themselves as nationalistic entities. I think it's time for us to start seeing ourselves as global citizens who are selling our labor for fair fucking wages. And we need to start standing up for each other on that ground. Period. We need to decouple ourselves from this country and these politicians. The elite class, exactly, already looks at things that way, right? The owner class already doesn't look at themselves as American. They look at themselves as global citizens making global profits. We need to do the same. Workers need to do the same. One big union, one strong working class from the top to the bottom, regardless of national identity, regardless of racial or religious identity. One big union. You know, I've said it before. The political system is no longer capable of addressing the needs and best practices that are needed to keep working people safe and sane. So a working person should have absolutely no allegiance to that flag. They should have allegiance to their brothers and sisters in the union. Period. That's what puts food on their fucking plate. That's what puts turkey on the table, as Dad would say. Right? So get down to brass tacks. All this bullshit. Time to leave it behind. Time for working people to globally start thinking about our best interests. Stop playing the little game. Stop having both ends turned against the middle by this broken down, billionaire servicing political process. Stop allowing yourself to be Pied Pipered down the fucking road into a fantasy world. Start dealing with the real world. Start dealing with what puts food on your table, and start taking the backs of people who are like you. There you go. Doesn't a one world union include a one world government, Paul? Not my concern. I don't care what it includes. Here's what I know. The owner class, the ruling class, are the enemy. It is their job, it is their mandate to press down on working people and to squeeze more labor out of them for less. They're the enemy. I don't care how they handle their side of the business. I know what working people need to do. Response I always get is, oh, okay, well, you removed that. I guess you don't want me to talk about that. I'm fine with it, you know? Like, people go like, well, what about unions working with the mafia? My answer is any port in a storm. When your enemy is the federal government, any port in a storm, when the federal government is trying to tear apart your right to collectively bargain and collectively organize, any port in a storm, if the mafia's got money, I'll take it. See, that's what I talk about, class consciousness over nationalistic identity. Any port in a storm. Hell yeah, labor unions have involved themselves with the mafia. Hell yeah, they've used mafia fucking funds to pad out workers' fucking pensions. Yes. It's happened. And it'll probably continue to happen. You know why? The number one enemy of labor unions is the federal government. We got no friends up there. Hey, baby.
Son was just not cooperating with you today.
I just started asking myself, now I am suffering from another fucking downside. That used to be my view. Now this is my view. This is pretty sad. But it's better over here, so I'm fine with it. Sun-wise, it's got me covered over here. Baby, don't sit in that. Here, take this.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's up underneath that. I don't know what's up underneath that, too. Tip it back. I want to see underneath this motherfucker. Yeah, see? Look at that.
What?
Right? All the way to the back. Look at that. The fuck is that off in there? Huh? God damn it. It's an egg sack. Right up under your ass cheek. It's a dead fucking egg sack now, but just letting you know. Alright. Whoa. Fucking fly. Yeah, goddamn fly. It's a shit. How about this? Yeah, look at that. See what I mean? They're everywhere. Hold on, wait a minute. What we got under there?
Might have a better eye than I do.
Oh, you sit here, baby. Son of a bitch. Whew.
We got that spray we could do.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that needs to get done. All the way around. Gonna kill some spiders, but that's just the way it's gotta be. Paul looking fit AF. I've lost a lot of weight though. That's nice. I don't know about fit AF. What time are we starting today, baby? You remember? 4? 4 our time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure it wasn't 2. We're doing a commentary. We're gonna watch Pumpkinhead 4, Blood Wings. Or no, maybe it's not Blood Wings. Whatever Pumpkinhead 4 is. For the patrons, though. Gotta be a patron for that.
What is Blood Feud?
Blood Feud. Yeah, we're gonna watch it live for patrons. Plebs get none. Plebs get nada.
Even if you wanted to, you don't want to ever risk doing a live commentary on YouTube again.
No, I don't. What's stopping the Democratic Party to be fiscally conservative, far right, on the border, and socially liberal? That seems like that's where they're going. I don't know. It seems like the social liberalism is probably going to be the next thing to go, I would imagine. But as for right now, that's how I would describe the Democratic Party. Socially centrist and economically right. But I don't really care about that shit, to be honest with you. They're not representing me. They're not out there making the argument for me or people like me, so I've got no investment in them. At all. I don't carry their fucking water ever. Because I don't play that fucking lesser of two evils shit tier game that keeps you voting against things. When's the last time you were asked to vote for something? Right? The main argument now is we gotta stop the other guy. We gotta vote against Orange Man.
Well, like every point in the fucking debate that Walls made was Trump, Trump, Trump.
Yep. Orange Man bad. Orange Man bad. Black lady bad. Black lady bad. Orange Man bad. Black lady bad. Orange Man bad. Orange Man good. Orange Man good. Orange Man bad. Black lady good. Black lady bad. It was just garbage. Just absolute fucking Jerry Springer level personality conflict garbage. And the fact that there are actual political minds out there tearing it apart and like examining it makes me want to fucking puke. Because it was just literally a dog and pony show. And a shitty one at that. So, anyway, I'm going to turn this off. Because I've got to spray my whole fucking life. I've got like that bug shit. We're going to spray it. The whole shit is getting sprayed up. So I got to go. I'll see you later. Bye.